The way the skies change, it's ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? Did call us here to discuss the quelling of the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a crazy. It struck the night and fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you in? I say check them, human. Mr. Raycor, remember? This game needs voice acting. Indeed, you've done all I ordered, but that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Do you think you can gain our trust by quelling the frenzies of yourself brought apart? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Anna has wronged us. Exactly. And besides, do you really think she's got the sort of fearsome power it takes to make this all happen? Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a doubt that she's free from guilt? Shit, he knows my secrets. This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee she is who she says? Who here can guarantee she is to be trusted? But that's... no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Anne supposed to do then? She will be given the chance to investigate the latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. She remains a suspect unless she can clear her name. There are those in our village who you cannot... I can't read. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to their rightful state and proven your innocence beyond a doubt. Is it clear, Salim? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe it, Naya? Do not attempt to intervene on her behalf. I will do what I must as Galaxy team commander. I messed that up so bad. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you've displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains. He's kicking us out. You're to be expelled from the village? Seriously? Orders are orders. Let's go. Such ominous music. This way. Yeah, I know how this is, but this kind of makes me want to cry. Like, all we've done to help this village is like, oh, these things happened at the same time. You must be responsible. Get the hell out. That's, I mean, I feel like that would happen in a lot of stories or like shows where it's like, but not a lot of people are that smart to figure that out. Like Vampire Diaries. They didn't figure out that Mason and Catherine arrived in Mystic Falls at the same time until after they killed Mason. Or until just before they killed Mason. But they knew they were in town at the same time. Although Catherine was introduced before Mason. Is that... You'll allow me talking about Vampire Diaries. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the fields. Safe travels. This music makes me sad. The sky looks like it's like a digital dome over the land. Can't believe the boss would do this. Kill those noble frenzies under his own orders. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As my science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. It will only cause Anne more pain if your truth note as well for defending her. However, there are others who might offer help, who've been an aid to both Diamondcline and Pearl. Of course. Well, I'm afraid they both already turned their respective slaves. You could at least start by finding... Yeah, I kind of like stopped reading already. Don't die alone. So don't die alone. But he just didn't say don't die, or she didn't say don't die. So we could go and die as long as we're not alone. By that logic. Again, this is... I was gonna say, this is Pokemon, nobody dies. AZ died. In the Legends ZA. We've had multiple Pokemon throughout the actual anime that have died. Ash almost died in the original run. Ash and Pikachu. We've had... in Pokemon movie 3 with Entei and all the unknown, the girl's mom dies. That's actually probably one of my... The first 3 Pokemon movies are, in my opinion, the best. I've probably because those are the only ones I can remember having watched multiple times. And... Dude, you're not supposed to see me when I'm in the grass. And I think it could just be nostalgia. When I say that? Well, I could have just flown over here. Whatever. That's some new areas. Hey. Talk to me. What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning transferred from it, all the Pokemon in history could be thrown into a frenzy. Now your clan is in panic now. I shouldn't known the only thing that would come from that rift was disaster. You're saying I'm disaster? My name is Anne, not disaster. How? Well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not... I didn't finish it if I read it. It's getting foggy out there. I truly do wish I could repay you for calling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know that. There's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Maya might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman, after all. You must most likely find that my warm bridge. Okay. Certainly, somewhere the vastness of her sweet is just for you. Well, it's a lot nicer than kicking me out of the village. have been here, just jumped into the tree. Dude. Really? At least I can do all of this, so. I'm gonna do this while I can. We still can't bite great balls, it's fine. I bite 12. 16. I'm just gonna buy 5. 13. I'll come back here at some point and catch all these stamplers. This is actually the... I want to fight the Stantler. Just because it's an alpha. Oh, we're gonna kill it. Okay, please. Thank you. There we go. Talk to you now. What what's fresh to sky? Disturbing sight would be. I don't know. I'm trying to find out after I got kicked out of the village. I heard from my leader what happened. You can't return to the village and risk hanging. And tell me end up at war with us to things like that. I think you will regret the contact was to you, but I'm not feeling small, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Time solves all things. And besides, you just seem to have a talent to make your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll be continued. All that stuff. And Mewtwo comes, gives us memories, and we were our dad all along. Oh, it's so serious. I like this. Did we follow them? I feel like we need to follow them. It's the dude. Seems, yeah. Found you at last. Thing, you've been looking all over for you. Your favorite customers. I heard what happened. Good merchant knows the importance of saying and breast to elements. Excuse Inventory. There's still corners of the suite where you can stash away in secret. Or hide or stash. This lady. I don't want me goosebumps all of a sudden. I know it's Snow Palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. You can choose to beg, but not beg to choose. I don't know. No, as beggars can't be choosers. Shirking your work? Yeah, he is shirking his work now that I think about it. No, mistress, think you just... Kita? Her outfit reminds me of like the Gothica line. Except she needs another bow. Last one seems. Last one? Okay, I'm not here to guide. You may enter my dear home. Like, if we never fix this, would this timeline or like these events bleed into modern Sinnoh? Ooh, and I just thought about something. So, I think what they're gonna do with the Legends games is go past, future, and then go back and forth. Possibly. Just based on that Legends Galar is supposed to be in the past. And ZA was in the future. Or not future, but like 5 years from when the game events. And, you know, reference here. So, like, what if the next future game after Galar, so, like, probably not Paldea because they have future in there, like, Hoenn, maybe? Ooh, a future Hoenn. Ooh, Johto. We need a Johto. We haven't had a Johto remake or anything since Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And that would be such a nostalgic thing to do. Is to do like a Legends Johto. Yeah. Oh, dude, they need to make that. New like modern. Or like update, not modern, but like a futuristic compared to like what was in the original Johto. I don't know if they would do like wild zones like they did in ZA or like how they would do it, make it different. But I feel like they need to keep the apricorns because that was like a Johto introduction. And then you should keep the red Gyarados, but make it like a boss, maybe. And I want to keep like the bug catching competition. So if they like did a remake, like a Legends Johto, I want those 3 things to stay in there at least. At least the apricorns. Actually, being able to like craft your different like glove balls and stuff with the apricorns you find, that would be good. I like the crafting aspect because then you're not just be like, oh, I need Pokeballs. Let me just go to the Pokemon Center. You have to actually, you know, gather your materials and do all that. Like in here. I mean, and then also maybe having the option of buying it, like in here. Here, my... I might have to go to Culver's before we stream tomorrow. Because they sent me in a... I think that... Is Culver's a Midwest thing? Well, originated in Wisconsin, the chain is... It's in Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, Dakota, Ohio, South Dakota, Florida, Texas, Georgia. There's a lot. Okay. But they, because I get emails from them occasionally because I used to go there a lot. They have an Oreo Reese's cheese cake concrete mixer. That sounds cool. Well, I could. I just did got coupons for them yesterday. Maybe. Just for the ice cream. And then, so my GM is buying all the managers and crew leads Culvers on Sunday for this work meeting we're doing. Because usually, like, every meeting at work has had some sort of snack. Ever since I started 2 years ago, they've had cookies, they've had donuts, they've had ice cream sandwiches, they've had Christmas cookies, they've had pizza, multiple ones, they've had breakfast foods. Ooh, like, so good. They're like, it's so, not so good, but it's like, she does that to show her appreciation to the team. And I know people would have to show up to the meeting regardless. And it's not like I mean, it's not really like a mandatory meeting. Like, you have to tell them, hey, I can't make it because of whatever. What am I gonna miss? And then, you know, like that. And she does appreciate the ones that do show up. And out of these two, I'm gonna go with Adam, because we both wear blue. And like, pretty sure your cookies, donuts. She's had milk and cookies one night. It was like a night meeting. I don't remember if it was like the full crew or if it was just management. But I remember specifically milk and cookies. I think the last work meeting was a manager and crew lead meeting, and they had ice cream sandwiches. They've had more meetings in the last like 6 months than my previous job did in like 2 years. And I think that's a good thing because then they're keeping all of the team on the same like wavelength. Or, like the same whole like idea. Or like on the same plane. You know what I mean, I hope. Well, that's where we are. Okay, I really need to go to the bathroom. Alright, so I will be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. Let me get this up, and I'll be right back. am back. I try not to like get up during like recording. So I'm also doing like recordings as I stream it, and I just needed to. Right. So we have the lake spirits we are going to. We have all 3 to go for yet. Sorry, my hair is like looked like it was puffy, so I had to brush it. Make sure I put these on the right way. Okay. There we go. So we have lake for, I'm just gonna go in order here. Actually, I don't remember which. Dang, the lighting. Okay. This guy. Oh, isn't there a, yeah, I want to go over here first. Because there might be... I think Chimchar and Infernate's over here. I know there's an alpha. There usually is an alpha. Infernape, Chimchar. Honestly, I feel like alpha trumps shiny. I'm gonna replace the shiny with the alpha. Behind a tree, you do not see me. I want to catch it, now I'm sidetracked. I know we're under leveled and we have slight type disadvantage with the steel typing. But we also have a type advantage with our water type. That's our water type. Confusion against the fighting type, huh? I wanted to catch it! Man. Hey dude, what up? Need something? What? You got a Pokemon with you? Yes? What are the... no. Alright. don't think I have magic harps. I know you do. Oh, no? Okay. No, there's a Gyarados at one. Like, is that... Oh, I thought he was an alpha. No, and I'm like, okay. Is that what I think it is? Close enough. I mean, I wanted to catch it, but that works too. I don't know why. Let me just heal to be safe. Used to be a Pokemon and it erupted. Oh yeah, I think the storm should be happening any minute outside. IRL. Let's see, hourly? Okay, I'm looking at the... So rain should start in like 30 minutes. The worst of it in an hour. And it's supposed to rain in for a while. I don't know if I like it. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, just 1 second. I want to check one thing before I go longer. Well, not go longer, but like get to the next part. I'm debating, and I'm just gonna say it on stream. Debating on just getting food delivered. Even though I told myself I don't want to, like, spend money that way. Ooh, okay, that one is buy one get one. That has buy one get one. Buy one get one for sandwiches. Okay. What are the McDonald's offers? I feel like I do McDonald's all the time. Like, I actually go to McDonald's. Udra. Steel water. We will need berry. I forgot if we were allowed to catch it or not. Gardevoir. No. we shall not choose you first. Are you water steel or dragon steel? So dragon steel. I don't remember if we were supposed to catch it, but oh well. I'm sorry. Did he just say something about little balls? If I keep looking at them, I'm gonna actually order food. I also don't want to order food because that's like losing money. I have pizza and food yet. Your emotions, share them with me. It speaks from the mind to yours. Makes sense for Pokemon that embodies an aspect of the mind, I guess. When you fell to this life, what stirred in your heart? How did it feel to bond with the Pokemon and work together? What did you feel when you mingled with your city's belongings? What did you feel when you been cast out of the galaxy team? I accepted it. Not really, but nope. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. He's like, face bomb. I don't know if, like, when I played Sinnoh, if I had a favorite of the lake spirits. But I want to say Azelf because I'm pretty sure Mist Spirit was the one that roamed around and was hard to catch. And then Uxie was easy to find. Looks like that worked out well. I'm planning round 3. They actually do have those fancy ass drinks. No way. I thought that. So apparently the KFC has like a team up with Supergirl and it has like a special drink, and I thought that was just like a foreign country thing, like a not a United States thing, but apparently it's a United States thing. Ooh, that makes me miss. Man. I was not paying attention to the options. I'm not sure if I want to do delivery now. I also don't want to make them go out in the rain by the time I actually get the food, you know? If I have more M&Ms, I feel like it's gonna mess with my stomach. That I need something good, like not just thrown together with whatever I have in my fridge. Work food actually sounds delicious, but I'd have to actually go and use my discount and like leave stream for like 20 minutes or half an hour by the time I actually get to food and that. Can I buy? Where are you headed? Stantlers here too? I wonder if there's a weird ear then. I feel like I'm just... I know I'm gonna try to grind the end of the game, but at this main storyline, at the same time, I know I'm gonna get distracted by Pokemon I want to catch. Dare you? Physical attack, let's go! That was actually a pretty good hit, I think. I just realized I have to talk louder, like really close like this, for you to hear me after I change the volume of the capture card. That might, turn down a little bit. You can hear me better. Okay. Here you go. So the action bay. Ooh, another game is on sale. What's cheaper? Yeah, I don't want it that bad. Tingling. Yeah, Evil got a Mega in the new games. I'm going around to see who's all here. Baskins. No. These guys. Nobody cool enough. Okay. I might need my notebook for this. This is the one I'm thinking about that has like the whole eyes thing. Yeah, I was thinking about what question or what thing had eyes and thing. It's gotta be Yuxi. I want you. I'm catching you. So you're normal ghost type, which means I can't hit you with normal or ghost type moves. Normal is weak against fighting. But fighting also can't hit ghost. I'm gonna say Word of War. Might be the best bet. If I can catch this, it's so going on my final team. I will gladly ditch the shiny for this if I can. It's because I wanted this on my team the whole time I've been playing. I forgot about that little bit about me being weak to Ghost. Or Gardevoir being weak to Ghost. be normal bite because I do want to catch you. Okay. We'll have a chance. Hopefully. You're gonna catch us. I know we will. Damn. Thanks for helping us today. No. I should have done hypnosis. That works. That works. Please let me catch you. Maybe I just need to threaten it and not say please. Please stay in the frickin' ball. I swear I know I can catch this thing. I'm down to my last Pokemon, so I'm just gonna knock it out. Because I can always find it again. You could do it. I think I do need to take notes here. Good. I will test your knowledge. I think I have my notes here. Combi. Zubat. Unknown. Mig. And Dusclops. How many eyes? So Combi, tell me each one by one, yet all at once. Answer. Okay, so Combi has 3 heads. It has 2 eyes on each, so that's 6. Zubat has none. Unknown has 1. Magneton has 3. And Dusclops has 1. So is it a total? Oh, it's a total. Okay, so math 0, 1, 6, 0, 1, 3, and 1. That is 6. That is 14. No. 11. Oh, we actually have to put the number of things. Okay, never mind. So 6, 0. I thought I was just adding it together. 1, 3, and 1. Alright. Please tell me I'm right. I was right! Woo! I thought I was just adding it together. I knew it had something to do with the eyes. Remember baddies. Right, so that means when female Combi evolves into Vespiquen, it can't see as good because it has less eyes. What's a villain? I have villain. Yeah, let's go back. Deal. Pokemon anyway. Actually ordering stuff for E. That's really good though. Sense of warmth. Just make it sound like you're not one of them. Oh, if a Pokemon truly appeared beyond, what would become active? I mean, if you just ask the people from ZA what happens. Yes, ma'am. Can I go in here and heal? I can't heal. I was hoping I could heal. Well, I would probably go to the next area and heal that way, right? A little while. Just a little. Is this considered a shortcut or cheating if we just go up the mountain? Dive into the water. Who is all around? Oh, Wish Cat? Okay. I think it's just Wish Cat. Save. What do you want with Valor? And what is the legend? Ethan. And honestly, I feel like if I get food, I should just go to work because then I can get food half off. I also work tomorrow, so then I get free food when I work. But I don't want to go out and then be caught in the rain. In that logic, I shouldn't have anybody deliver food if I'm not willing to go out in the rain. I shouldn't make somebody else go out in the rain. So you're poisonous, so you are gonna be your problem. Because you have the resistance to poison. You know, now I'm thinking about it. I know how with Legends ZA they added the DLC and there's added new megas since then. I think they added like one new mega even after the DLC. I wonder if they will add like make new like megas and add them into ZA either like by themselves or like limited time events. Whether it's by like needing to have the DLC during the events, like how Pokopia has the events. It'd be kind of cool to do like in-game event. Well, I mean they do kind of like in a way with the battles. And I also haven't done those battles in a while. I do. I feel like I might go on there after stream just to shelfa hunt, shiny alpha hunt. Show me unwielding will, strike me if you can. These bones just appeared. What? You know, you're not supposed to give up. If you give up, it doesn't give you the thing. Seem to hear voices. Will you abandon this folly? Not through yet. Seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? Sorry, there's like some in my eye and it's bugging the heck out of me. Give up, you struggle in vain. I'm not through yet. Because if you keep going and saying yes. Ooh, let me catch it. Hit it. Grinding the rest of this. Bang. I never thought Azelf would have a bang. I don't know what I just saw. And then our goal is going to be to catch Dialga? I think I'd rather have grilled cheese and tomato soup than pizza. But with mayo on the bread instead of toast or butter. Sounds strange, but I've tried that before. So good. And again, I could just be saying that because I prefer mayo over butter, like for sandwiches. What are we meant to do now? Fridge. Our plants? What are you doing? We don't have any more time to waste. Oh yeah. This battle is before we can even get to the final guy. Doesn't the red chain break? I feel like the red chain ends up breaking. Should have packed their people up. We've had some good news from merchants like waiting for him. Let's climb our Cornet himself. Impatient. Why are all the dudes impatient? He doesn't know they're in. Has miniature chain busy. You gotta let him know. And then Silene, doesn't she restore our position? And then he's like, oh, I haven't seen Anne. Oh, I'm right here. Huh? And I'm running through. I can't believe it just let you pass by. Thank goodness you're still alive. I mean, of course you were. I knew you'd be alright. Why don't I just follow you? There's no need to cry. I'm not crying. Don't mock your elders if you please, right? Besides, you were to them the couldn't keep a wink of sleep after worrying all over our friend. You should have to tell her that. I don't want to work. The commander's gone. Into this whole space team. Yes, sir. Hello, kitten. You managed not to die. You ordered us not to die alone. Not to... So you didn't order us not to die, just not to die alone. We technically wouldn't have been alone because we had our Pokemon. So... Go on in this awkward silence because there's no voice acting. Dude, what if in Winds and Waves there is voice acting, but they don't reveal it till the game comes out? Like, well, I don't know if they'll have like a playtest. Like maybe even on the playtests and like any demos or anything that they let people try out, it's the versions without voice acting. And then when the game comes out, the actual copies have voice acting in it. You know how cool that would be? How big of a surprise that would be? That'd be pretty awesome, I think. I don't know why I keep doing that. Didn't wish me to decide things in this place. Shouldn't look me in charge. Okay. Ooh, Lucario. I like Lucario. I'm Anne. I'm gonna save the world. Oof. Oof. And I'm talking to you guys. I'm gonna finish this. I'm the Weston. See you there. Okay. Maybe it's gonna be one bigger YouTube vid. Of course I'll help, little girlie. The plot of the game. Sorry. Ooh, you know, probably never do this idea. There's probably a ROM hack for it. But a Pokemon game where your choices matter, kind of like Fable and Baldur's Gate, where, like, in the Kanto region, when you're playing the game at the end of the Nugget Bridge, the Team Rocket grunt asks you if you'd want to join Team Rocket. Like, having that option to join Team Rocket, then you're actually saying yes, but then maybe you join Team Rocket, all that stuff. And then you're also fighting against Team Rocket like a double agent. Maybe kind of an interesting thing. I don't think the Pokemon Company would do like an RPG like that for a Pokemon. It would be, I think, cool to do. I'd probably buy it. And again, I've bought like every Pokemon game that come out. Except for maybe the Poke Park game for the Wii, which I rented the first one back like when it first came out. I never played the second one. Every like mainline and side Pokemon game besides those two I bought or have played. Like I have Pokemon Conquest, all the mystery dungeons, Pokemon Ranger, which they need to do a new Pokemon Ranger for the Switch. And I saw they're doing like a Switch Sports Resort. So like, I don't know if that's gonna be good. We technically already have like a sports resort thing. It's just not. I don't know, I'm thinking about Gold Vacation. But still, like, we do have a sports resort game. Just not for the Switch, it was for the Wii U. I am really worried about this. There's the guy up here that would give us all the mochis is a pain in the ass to try to battle. I'm gonna try to do this without looking up the stuff. Oh, keep sliding in my chair. Actually, I'm gonna like write down his Pokemon choose because if I rebattle, that Taskmaster left me oversee the supplies. Why is that better graphics than the Geodudes? Unworthy of the great ninja. Like Power Ranger ninjas. Whenever I think ninja, I either think of Naruto or the Ninja Steel or Ninja Storm seasons of Power Rangers. So your ghost type fighting move won't hurt you. So if you sleep, I'm going to Luxray because of the dark type. Oh, not you. Alright, so we're gonna go to Luxray. I'm gonna there. You just had 3 moves in a row. One Polion. I'm worried of her. Oh. Very weak against Steel, you're dead. can max revive Empoleon. I can use Iron Head, possibly one shot. Water bar. Okay, I'm willing to say it because I didn't want to jinx myself. But I think we got this on the first try. And I want to say that's because I know more of what I am doing with team building than I did when I played this the first time. Plus, I know what I'm getting into. And the team is also different, my defense. The last time, on the VOD on YouTube, I don't remember how many times it took me to beat him. But I want to say at least 3 or 4 times. We just beat him on the first try. I thought this guy was hard. And then maybe he is hard. And I, like I said, just got better at team building. Ever since I started watching Pokemon YouTube. Which reminds me, I should see if those people I follow posted a new thing. Oh, sorry, I have to look at the weather alert here first. Okay. 26. Okay. So, what was I gonna look up? What was I gonna look up? Damn, why can't... Okay, I did say I was gonna look up something and then I got distracted by the phone. Oh, YouTube to see if they uploaded a new Pokemon video. They did actually. You gotta save his to watch later. I do like watching his videos. I had a feeling he was gonna be posting today. I think he might have been the only one out of his friends to post. Ooh, Homer's getting an update. And as of recording this for YouTube, but also streaming on Twitch, the last part in the playthrough, one of the last parts that we did when we quelled the alpha or the noble Arcanine just went up on YouTube. So you'll kind of like figure out that when this was recorded by that time frame. Let's save again just to be safe. I have 151 registered. That is. I wonder how many we had registered when we did it the last time. It's not the Almighty Sinnoh, that's Arceus. I've been watching, I feel like I've been watching too much MNJTV because he does a lot of Pokemon videos. And he refers to Arceus as Arceus. And that's been in my head. Which, I watched one of his videos this morning. He did a meme video after he just got back from Italy. And I'm gonna take notes of his too. Of course. I was paying attention to what we were saying. You think the red paint is some trick? Yeah, let's just chain the commander up and like rule the world with the Pokemon. Perhaps you're right, but if I were to simply place my faith. Okay, I feel like I might have trouble with this guy too. Saying that, I beat the last one in one fight. You have Bravery. What level are you? You're going first? That's not fair. I'm okay with that. Bravery, or Decidueye I would have been good for this one. Yeah, because you would have had a super effective move. So I'm gonna... You have hypnosis too. Okay, so we're flying type, so you're gonna probably have stab plus strong side. Now, what typing is you? Bug flying, so yeah. I didn't check to see if you're a special attacker or not. I'm taking that risk. Because you got the thing teach. We got this. Please? Okay. We have Tight, we have Super Effective, we have Stab, and the Strong Bonus. fairies weak against fairies, so I'm just gonna use Rapidash Silly just in case. I think I don't have to use potions. I was hoping for that to happen. Okay, that's good news. I'm so focused on this. Let's go! Yeah! I'm getting so better at team building, I think. Oh, I need to go through. I need to find out what the first Pokemon game I streamed was. Which I could probably find out or the first YouTube or first Pokemon game were the VODs I uploaded to YouTube. And then play that again to see how better I got at that. Wait, I actually might be able to just go from my phone and figure that out. Actually, no, I'm gonna multitask here. I'm gonna do it on here. Okay. So here. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so the first Pokemon game that have videos up on YouTube is Pokemon Scarlet. So we're gonna have to. I don't know if I want to play that normally now. We'll be playing Violet. I don't know if we should play. I want to do the monotype challenge still. We could also play it normally. Cause that was 3 years ago. So that was before I even had a webcam. So I don't even see the web. Yeah, that was before I had. Yeah, because I started. That was my first Pokemon stream. So like we could. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna do like a regular challenge for that, or like a regular thing. It'll be a mono challenge. And again, like I said, 3 years. I'm waiting until I have the DLC for it though, before I play it again. And it'll be Violet because I'm doing Scarlet for myself. I want to see how many parts. I think that was only 9 and I still have like part 10 on my phone or my laptop. Like all these streams that I did without a webcam or these VODs. Before I figured out the copyright stuff. Wait. My first... When I did a webcam first in like this area was 2024. So I've had this like desk set up for the last year or last 2 years. Yeah, I could have sworn I looked at my Facebook memories and it is telling me that I didn't. So like now I have to look at that later. There's something in your head. Alright. Multitasking, not a good thing to do. Oh, hold the red train, try to catch me. And human. Okay, if I can remember. Dragon Steel. So we need either Empoleon. No. I would say Gardevoir, but Gardevoir is going to be weak to the steel part. Strong against the fairy, or dragon. And please let me organize my team before he shows up. I can't organize my team. Okay. Pretty sure it's steel. Wait, origin dog heal, right? I'm looking it up. Origin. Steel dragon, that's what I thought. So it's Ponytail or Rapidash? Fighting and ground, no action? We're dead. You only have one fighting move on the entire team. So you're the only one that's effective against it. It's not even origin form. We're gonna kill it. We were supposed to catch it. Maybe it'll give us another chance. What I said, or try to catch me? Yeah, I know. Dude. Yes, I remember, yes. I'm ready. I'm ready, as SpongeBob says. Thanks. I did not expect it to be caught on the first try. Did not expect that. You still have to do Palkia too, because that's Water Dragon, which in that case, Gardevoir and Luxray would be the best. Because she show me her ropes on the first day. Or, you know, because this is the third playthrough of the game I've done. This time is drawing all powerful. There's another one. Yes, there is another one. Oh, this is Origin Palkia. Or is it Origin Palkia? Also known as Castiel in our Water Mono Challenge for training. Spoilers if that has not been uploaded to YouTube, I can't miss part has been. And severe thunderstorm warning. Yes, I know that already, phone. I should look at that again, though. It says... Sorry, I'm looking at the severe thunderstorms, the thing. Penny-sized hail. Recommended actions. Remain alert. It says if you spot a tornado, go at once to the basement of or a small central room in a sturdy structure. Everybody in the Midwest would just go and watch the storm. So, no. It says for your protection, move to an interior room below the building. Yes, that means pledges from the bottom of my heart. I mean, if it wasn't for you kicking us out, we would not have had the red chain that did absolutely nothing. Now, I just realized you could make a whole team of just the Sinnoh legendaries. You have Delgea, Palkia, the 3 Lake Spirits, and Arceus. I'm gonna add a vibe, so I'm making it a little darker. Because I want the vibe to be good. Ooh. And all that, you still have to save Hisui. Yes, people, sir, ma'am, people. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, he didn't. I heard thunder. This is probably the middle center room. The closest center I can get to my house anyway, so I'm not going to my basement. Mini spiders. Dialga. Yeah, look by his name. Yeah, I gotta take these off for a minute to see if I can hear the storm. I don't hear rain, but I hear thunder. Oh. I gotta turn the light back on. Well, like that. I'm gonna like have it over one ear so I can try to listen in for the weather. Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. And so who do we replace on the team, at least temporarily, for Dialga? Oh, and is this where we get the actual, like, the Master Ball? When first it was created, the shores became this place. Search for stone, or rather ore. I suppose it shares the same material properties as these plates. Yeah, I think we have to battle that guy too. I was gonna say stone that created someone's beginning. Origin. Is this where we get an origin ball? I think that's what he's gonna call it instead of a master ball. Hello, do that. You're rolling this is just to annoy Adama. Oh. Job fine, your job is support the others. Team Galaxy Grunt. Oh yeah, how dare you call me a grunt. The only grunt there can be is Grunty Boy, which is one of MJ TV's characters. Everybody's here to join us. Oh. Yeah. I'll fight Cleavor. Don't play balls, right? What is that mean? You bigger things where it's yeah, don't mind. It's almost all worked up, but the factory's whatever. Proud. Maybe good. No prep. I want to see my Pokemon. Okay. Who do we replace? The Palkia Water Dragons. I need Guardo for. I need Lux today. I'm gonna get temporarily Spox the shiny. What a mysterious cave. I kind of want to take a nap. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours. It's like the third part for the YouTube, which is going to be the last part. Just make it one big ending. And it's Coin, Clover, and the other one. Clover, yep. That's good. Charm. They're obviously the ancestors of the Team Galactic people. Unlucky charm. Well, good thing you're not a lucky charm, because Ladybug would be very upset. Ladybug and Miraculous. The Ladybug and Miraculous. Ladybug and Cat Noir show. It's the thunderstorm that's kind of just starting. I hear the thunder, but not the rain. I would rather that happen while I'm at home and awake. Because if it would happen when I'm asleep, it wakes me up. If it happens at work, then I have to go outside in the rain to get back home. And I have like no trouble driving in the rain. It's just when it's like downpours, and I feel like I have a problem with it. Especially with how people drive in the city when they shouldn't be. I think I hear the rain now. I gotta take a pic of something. Not a selfie. That. Okay. But you know, I don't hear rain yet. Yeah, I'm stronger than ever because I know what I'm doing this time around. There could be another thing, another reason why I did those battles on the first try. It's because I've played it before at this point, and because of having practice at team building. You know, you could, if you battle with your Slugoo in the rain, it'll evolve into Hisui and Gujra. Horizon Lady. That's what she said. I don't want to turn down the light again. Make it spooky. I need to play a spooky game again. I know this probably won't work, but I'm just curious. Over here. I just noticed the wind blew my curtain. Now I can see outside. wanna go back to the village. Getting broken is happy. The orange berries for where Rowlet would be. She's beginning with. Now it's time for the Galaxy team to play as part. You're the one team's greatest craftspeople. Now it's raining. So spooky outside. I don't like it. Honestly, now, like, when it's supposed to be, like, this bad, it makes me worried. I'm just gonna go like this. Okay. Well, if my internet goes out, at least the recording will keep going, and then I can, yeah. Yep, I can smell the rain and new orange bowl. So, even on my phone, I gotta show you guys. So, I know this does not have to do with Pokemon, but like, if I go to my phone and you look, it actually will show the weather like on the screen. Isn't that kind of cool? So that's like if I wasn't paying attention to the weather, that's how I would know it's raining. I think that's pretty cool. It came with the update, like one of the options you could do with the lock screen. And I had Squirtle on there when we did the original, like, when we did the water playthrough. And I just never change it. Normally I will change it for June and do something like Pride related. But I really don't want to change it because I like it. I might change, like, my home screen on my phone. Not sure yet. I usually don't change like phone backgrounds or like computer backgrounds. Well, phone backgrounds I usually change more often than my computer backgrounds. And my computer backgrounds I rarely, if ever, change. Except for like the computer right here, I have had that for, or at least that background since year, or like whenever I started using a second monitor. I want to say last year. Or no, because I used to have like one laptop, and then I was like, oh, I'll use my extra TV I had of a second monitor, and then I replaced that with an actual gaming monitor. Like, well, like August or something, and it works so good. Only downside is not all games go wide aspect ratio. It still looks so good. He's already at my side. Let's see, this great intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look before I go. See what utility I'll have to offer. It's always time for shopping, my guy. How dark will it look if I do that? Ooh, I need to. This I feel like matches the vibe so much more. Can I add some light that way? Okay. So add to the vibes. Go up here, you're closer. Yep, I can smell the rain. think I can hear the rain too. Niagara. I don't know why I thought that was clouds. Whee! Why do I feel like I need to battle him? I'm gonna save. Shit, I was right. He shouldn't be as bad as the other ones, right? I heard the thunder. Whenever I hear thunder, I always think, or like say the word thunder, I always think about the Imagine Dragons song Thunder. Actually, no, I want to turn the light back on. Ooh, no, I don't like it like that. Maybe like that. That's better, right? So you still got light. Gonna turn this up for the vibes. Oh, I was gonna look up. You know, I think about it. With the Pokopia DLC and being underwater, maybe that's gonna be a reference. Is a reference to the underwater exploration that we'll be getting in. I'm assuming we're getting in Winds and Waves. They did say it's gonna like the first time since Hoenn where you can actually go underwater. Oh. You know, I love the smell of rain. Oh, I can see the rain looking out my front window. Like, that's what's making it look all foggy. Yeah. Wait, I wonder if you guys will be able to hear. You know, probably no. You could hear my curtain move from the wind, but you couldn't hear the actual like rain. I need to save first. I want to save first. Now I'm ready. I'm ready for the fight. Let's see, we got everything. I still have to check my mail from today, but I think we should do it tomorrow. Oh, okay, wait. I want to see if you guys can hear this. It's so loud. Here, I want to see how it is. Oh, yeah, that is getting loud. Having my headset on, though, kind of like blocks the sound of the rain. Makes it sound more muffled than it actually is. You know, I'm gonna get like very comfy in this chair. Like my posture is gonna be so bad, but I want to get comfy. I have a pillow back here, so that we're fine. Origin Palkia. I think I prefer this form over the regular form of Palkia. It just takes a little bit of getting used to for this one. Oh, I have to do all this? Oh, don't get too close. An actual freaking battle, my guys. Hey, that's not fair. Come on. I feel like I'm forgetting that I should talk. I also don't want to die. And I feel like if I talk, I'm gonna get distracted. What? Wait, I gotta see. And now you know I'm in a thunderstorm. Not restart battle. Ooh. Dude, not fair. That's how I do it. What? Dude. It's not for you, some. It's gonna be all the way to the beginning, isn't it? Yep. I'm worried that my power is gonna go out, if I'm being honest. I'll have to wait till it stops. I'm hoping the power does not go out. If it does, the stream will end, but the recording will go on. My house just shook with that. You're gonna get a play-by-play of the storm, but for the live stream, but by the time this is a video, the storm will be. Hope something happens. One, two, three. One, two. like so focused that I'm not forgetting to talk. I just don't want to. Use more. Dude. Hey, no. I moved. I dodged. Dude. Dude! You're doing so good. Continue. How was this harder than the actual battles? I mean, probably because battles we know, like type advantage and all that stuff. Too late though. Dude, if you give me like 2 seconds of freaking dodge. I sent Tokyo. I'm grinding the rest of this. I'm gonna do this. We got this. At least they kept the dodge button the same as when they made ZA. That sounded scared me. Shoot it at his butt. You get like no time to dodge. This part I can handle. I think we just did it. Look at all the brightness. The sun is shining once again. Oh, it looks so pretty, but now we're stuck in ancient Hisui. Ancient Sinnoh, I should say. I kind of want to know how it changed from being called Hisui to Sinnoh. And like, is Ancient Galar, like when they do Legends Galar, like, is it going to be called Ancient Galar, or is it going to be called like, a different region? Like, this is from Sinnoh. I've been drinking the same soda for like 4.5 hours. Yeah. Now say you're sorry. Okay, I don't know why I said it like that, but Commander, say you're sorry and tell me no, I rule over the whole thing. And if not, at least say you're sorry and give me a better place to stay. Oh, at least this is no dream. It's not blowing. Here's Calamity, unlike any we've known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. I mean, yeah, we did work together in a way. Every year, clans will be the greatest celebration. Huh. Well, since it turns out we're both following the troops, I don't might as well. Our answers are really shocked to see us agree. This may we build the best path towards protecting the space we all share. Today dawns a new day for those of us who live in this Sui region. I know there's post-game stuff, but I never really do post-game stuff except for like, ZA. I've done some for Scarlet and Violet, not that much. We got the credits to roll. That means we beat the main storyline. And I like skipped the. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take my headset off just so I can like fix my hair. It's kind of hard to fix my hair with the headphones on. But we beat it. We beat the main storyline for the second time on stream. So hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you're watching on YouTube, this will be the last part as the credits roll. Twitch still gets some extra stuff. So if you're watching on YouTube, please follow me on Twitch.